video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Wednesday. We are midweek. Shout out to I want to say good morning to every single one of you guys in the chat, but first, if you're here for the zest, the news, the education, make sure to smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the stream out with friends so more people know what's going on here. Check out our 3 amazing sponsors of the show, which includes Cake Wallet, Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off, and then head over to Gemini, trade $100 in crypto, get $15 in Bitcoin. I want to say good morning to everyone in the chat. Say good morning to me, please. Gary, nice to see you over there. Michael, happy Wednesday to you. In the 80s and 90s, that would have, they would have blown that out. Yep. Also, before we get started, this is a day of remembrance. Never forget 9/11 and what happened that day. No, I was not alive, but it is still something that is tragic and something that people should always keep in their minds because it just shows you what can happen out of nowhere. So I would just like to, if anybody has any family, any loved ones affected by that, then my heart goes out to every single one of you. So I just wanted to say that before I say good morning to anybody. We will always remember. All right, we're gonna say hi to Alexandra. We have Mike Vollmer, good morning. We got Ben Spada, Black Hat, good morning. Lurking Shark. Wait, hold on, I see memberships. What's going on? What happened here? What happened here? Oh my gosh, Alexandra G, she gave away 2 memberships. Well, thank you. Who else we have? We have, wow, I lost my whole list. David Bull, Squeaky McGee. We have Aquarian, good morning. Branko, good morning. Ben Spada, good morning. Digi, good morning. We have Branko with all the emojis, so funny. Everyone's teasing my dad. He needs a membership, guys. Rob C, oh my gosh, with all the cookies. We have Crypto Coons, good morning. Memory Man, good morning. We have True, good morning. Crypto Farmer is on multiple platforms today. Habibi on X, Gary is on multiple platforms. And yes, the Dogecoin sticker is back. We had like 3 boxes that we couldn't even get to recently that we had to unpack, and that was in one of them. So there we go. Because I know you offered to send me more, but I was like, no, I have to find it. And I did. We have Alt talking about the poll. We'll get to the poll in a minute. Financial Failure says Emma has the spice. I agree. Ivan says Randy won the spicy conversation from last night. Randy for Presidente. Isn't that fun? Joe Harvey, hello. Ivan is so funny. Crimson on X, good morning. We have Maureen, good morning. Nice to see you. Yukio's on X today. We have, I think I got everyone. I want to say I did. No, I say hi to Bullish Bradley. Did I miss Habibi? I think I say hi to Habibi. I'm all over the place today. I'm not going to lie. Sash, good morning. Hi. We have like a lot going on in our life. We do. But guys, we're going to talk about it all, right, lasers? Squeaky goes, I have boxes and totes with stuff, and then we moved 3 years ago. That's actually really funny. But listen, guys, we have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers. So again, smash the like and share the stream out with friends. We also have a goal of 17,090 subscribers, which is only 8 more away. So pamp it up. Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Co, nice to see you. I see you over there on X. Nice to see ya. All right. Let's go into the market recap very quickly before we talk about the poll and we talk about other stuff, I guess. JKB, nice to see you. TikTok is odd sometimes. Cletus, good morning. All right, beautiful. All right, first, we have the market recap, where we are in the red this morning. And it is scaring the bejesus out of people, but not me, because again, we're still in range. And again, the cup and handle, oh gosh, it's so crazy how you have to scale to make it look right. Hold on, with this circle. Darn it, you circle. Okay, Our cup and handle is still in play, my friends. We are still within the cup. I mean, we're still within the handle. So very interesting things going on again with the macro Bitcoin price. Looking at the short term, the right now, we're at $55,893, just falling below 56K. We're down 3% today. We slipped. Oh, darn. Bearish level to watch again is 52.2. 52, yeah, I would say 52.2, 52.3. And then even lower than that is 48.6 to watch. Bullishly, you're looking to crack through 56K and tap that golden zone of 60. $63,940 is the 200-day SMA, and I'm telling y'all that it really will only take Bitcoin one day to really make up a lot of these gains if it decides to take off like it did right here, where we did do that exact same thing, up around 12% that one day. Now, taking a look here, we have a green dot that was printing on the momentum still in play. We do not have a red dot as of yet. We do have slight green money flow, which isn't giving us the most bullish signal, but something. And then we have the VWAP, which seems like it might have peaked a little bit and topped for a little while, and it's heading towards that zero line. Looking at the RSI, we are bearish still, almost attempted to break through neutral, but we are still chopping it up in that bearish territory. Again, this is something that I'm not worried about. This is still the range for Bitcoin. That's really between, you could say, 52.3 and 71.5. Still the same range, just chopping within it, and everyone gets upset, and then they're like, oh my gosh, I'm leaving crypto. I'm never talking about it again. My bag's Calm down, friends. Keep calm, huddle on. It'll all work out. Right, Sri Ram? Raul is in the chat. Hello. Hi, everyone. And then we have Ethereum. That's $2,291 again, slipping down 4%. Broke below the 2360, 2370. We're looking at the bearish 2100, or even more bearish. We're looking at $1,800 Ethereum. Why? Because, again, you saw how we tried to chop at that level, but when we finally gained support, we were bouncing around the $2,000 range. So you really, really want to watch out for $1,800 Ethereum, because it might wipe out a lot of people. And that's really the only reason why I mention it as well, is because if we fall below $2,000, we fall below $1,900, I think a lot of people would be getting liquidated. Also, the green dot that was printing is somewhat pushing up our momentum, although we are not really close to that zero line in terms of money flow, and the VWAP is in bullish territory, yet aiming bearish, looking for maybe that bearish level as well. Now, looking here at the RSI, we are bearish. We're looking in the downwards direction for the RSI, so I do worry about that. But at the same time, send it to oversold. Who cares? Wipe everyone out and relieve the selling pressure, in my opinion. Litecoin this morning is $60. Oh boy. Guys, bearish level to watch is 43. Bullish level to watch is 63. Even more bullish is that 200-day SMA sitting at $77. We're down 1.85% for Litecoin, with that money flow making it back into the red, and the VWAP in the bear zone as well, trying to make its way up. And the momentum is slipping as we speak. We really didn't get that bullish momentum that we had with Ethereum, as you see here. We didn't get that Bitcoin bullish momentum. We're just seeing kind of a blessing, Also, we're taking a look here at the RSI that is bearish and could not really recover from the slip it had. But you could also say that it's evening itself out from that nice pump and bringing it back down, and maybe it'll even itself out. And if you guys have chart requests, then don't fret, my friends. You guys can send them to me at the end of the show. Keep them in mind, put them in your brain, and then you could type them in the chat a little bit later. And I will try to put together a nice little chartery for you. Right, Mike Vecchio. We have Keith Betts in the chat. Daddy-o, nice to see you. Crimson. Oh, wrong button. Hello. Andy, yes, nice to see you. All right, guys, we are going to talk about, I don't even know. I honestly, I was thinking about it this morning. I was thinking about it last night. I don't really know how to talk about last night. I can't even say the word, the DEBATE word. I can't even say it, which is absolutely ridiculous. I'll say that right now. That's one of the things that bothers me is that I can't even say the word. I can't even say what the event last night was. I can't mention any names. So that's very frustrating. Very frustrating because it's like I have to dance around every single thing. I'm walking on eggshells to please social media. And not you guys, but the platforms themselves, which is blasphemous. Blasphemous. Now, I'm going to try to talk about this in the best way possible. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to handle it. I'm not trying to upset anybody, so I'm just reporting the news, period. First, we have a poll in the chat. Who do you think won the spicy conversation last night? Do you think it was Kamama? Do you think it was Donnie T or Emma? Because she's the real spice. 55% of you guys so far are voting for Emma, then Donnie T, and then Kamama. Now, yeah, again, I know you guys are upset. It's because I get censored. It's because I get suppressed. And they don't let the show go if I say certain things, which makes me want to take my boxing glove and yeah, you know? Who do you think took the crown last night? Well, you could throw your thoughts in the chat. Trying to compose myself, trying to keep myself together here. Now, we have Bitcoin that slid and the yen gained as they say this conversation disappointed the markets. They say it's a risk-off day in Asia after Kamama supposedly outshined Donnie T in the second conversation for the marathon. Bitcoin fell over 2%. Doge was leading the major losses. And the ETFs extended inflows to a second straight day after a record-losing streak, bagging $117 million, led by Fidelity's FBTC. We see that, according to Polymarket Traders, Kamama won the first conversation between her and Donnie T, as Donnie T has had this conversation with Bye-Bye earlier before he said goodbye to the marathon and dropped out. The anti-risk Japanese yen strengthened to $140 or 140 per US dollar, the highest since January. And we see that also Donnie T themed meme coins are in the red. Oh man, this is just wild. Yeah, I know you guys are frustrated in the chat. So am I. But like, you know what? Like, I don't know what to do because I want to make sure we could keep this show going. And I feel like if I keep saying things, then I won't. I don't know. Yeah, it's just, I can't say anything. It's not true. I wish I could, but it is the way it is. And so this morning we had, again, 9/11 memorial. And I don't even know if I can say that, but either way, it's there in New York City. And so Donnie T was seen shaking hands with Kamama. So that was the clip from there, and you could hear a lot of people in the crowd were screaming in favor of Donnie T last night. Well, this morning about last night. So Donnie T, we see, has some nice public sentiment, especially in New York, where they view it as a state in a city that is not on the side of Donnie T. Again, a lot of people are asking my thoughts on this. I'm just going to move on from it because, again, I can't say my piece And so that's gonna be it. And I don't want to. I want everyone to be happy. So at the end of the day, this was a very interesting clip. At least they shook hands, and all that. So that's that. I gotta move on. Now, sorry if that's disappointing, but listen, guys, we're gonna talk about Bitcoin and. Bitcoin, yay. So we're going to talk about Bitcoin and crypto. And the first congressional hearing on DeFi that was happening yesterday, there was Amanda, who is the chief legal officer at DeFi Education Fund, and she was part of a hearing yesterday with, again, Congress to talk about DeFi and everything going on there. So this was Decoding DeFi, breaking down the future of decentralized finance, aimed at exploring emerging topics like tokenization and how blockchains can be used in finance. I have a few clips from here that I want to play, so let's do that. Let's do that.
Testimony, Ms. Tumarelli, you're recognized for 5 minutes to give your oral remarks.
Thank you to the subcommittee for holding this hearing. My name is Amanda Tuminelli, and I'm the Chief Legal Officer at the DeFi Education Fund, a nonprofit, nonpartisan group that educates lawmakers and the public about decentralized finance and advocates for sound DeFi policy. We believe that DeFi is the path to a more equitable and more efficient financial system, one in which people have access to finance regardless of where in the world they live and regardless of the merits of their application. I will leave you with 2 points today. First, DeFi is different from and an improvement upon traditional finance because it does not rely on intermediaries. And second, the existing approach of demanding that DeFi look like, function like, or be treated like traditional finance has not and will not work. So what is DeFi and how is it different? As others have said today, DeFi enables peer-to-peer transactions in which users self-custody their assets, just like with cash. Using DeFi, a person can trade assets, make and take loans, or earn interest, but it is improvement on the current system in a number of ways. For example, TradFi relies on intermediaries that often serve as gatekeepers to finance. Traditional financial institutions like big banks can and do deny access to the system for discriminatory reasons or no reasons. But DeFi is open access. Anyone with an internet connection has access to a DeFi protocol, and that is the epitome of financial inclusion. TradFi is expensive to access and slow to use. Even the simple act of sending money usually requires paying fees to third parties and waiting days for a transaction to be approved or processed. But using DeFi, I can send money or execute far more complicated transactions anywhere in the world, 24/7, with nearly instant settlement. And as one last example, DeFi is better because it's self-custodial. As this committee knows, when TradFi services fail, customers lose access to their assets. But in DeFi, there is no fear of losing access to your money in a bank crisis because assets in your self-hosted wallet are always available to you. So that brings me to my second point. The existing approach of trying to apply rules for TradFi to DeFi will not work. The traditional financial system requires intermediaries to function. Brokers effect stock trades and clearinghouses settle transactions. And that means that we need to trust intermediaries to do their jobs reliably and honestly. And the existing rules evolve to prevent the abuse of our trust. But DeFi doesn't use intermediaries. If I want to swap 2 digital assets using a DeFi protocol, there is no broker and there is no clearinghouse. DeFi's existence, the very reason that this technology was developed, was to eliminate the need to rely on intermediaries and empower people to transact directly with their peers. Existing law assumes that there is some identifiable entity that can take possession of my funds, collect information about my transaction, and even block a trade. But that entity does not exist in DeFi. The untenable position between the law as it stands and the reality of DeFi technology has led to an increasing amount of regulatory uncertainty. Seasoned lawyers with decades of regulatory experience cannot give their clients advice with certainty about whether their projects comply with the law. That's why judges in multiple district courts across this country have called on Congress to make new rules regarding digital assets. And this chamber has supported bipartisan efforts and signaled that the status quo is not working for DeFi and digital assets. The existing approach of trying and failing to apply existing rules to this technology has led to so much hostility to innovation that American jobs and businesses have been heading overseas. But the vast majority of DeFi developers are smart, creative people with a vision of building a better financial system, and they want to do that legally. So the US can be at the forefront of that and create a clear path to building here, or we can let other countries pass us on the path towards our digital financial future. But if you care about national security and you care about economic development, then you want this industry here on US soil.
Wow, that was. This woman, Amanda Tuminelli, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. She cooked Gary Gensler.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Absolutely fried. This is what the problem is that we have a traditional financial system that is 1,000,000 years old. Our banks are not technically up to date with their infrastructure. That's from the 80s, okay? And that you have to wait days, maybe weeks, and pay fees to send money to somebody. That if you wanted to do something within leverage, you can't do it really within traditional markets without somebody's permission. Oh, you want to buy a stock, you go through 3,000 intermediaries. Oh, you want to send a payment, it goes through 3,000 intermediaries. Gosh forbid you want to send money to somebody internationally. I actually had a friend that told me, and they live out in Jamaica, told me that their parent had to leave there, come to America to make money, and would send money back to them and their family. And you know what? They didn't want to give them the money in their homeland in Jamaica. Why? Because they say that this person came from a bad area. So they're discriminating against who you are and where you come from, even though it's your money. And is that fair? Should you have to rely on any third party for anything? Absolutely not. Because you know what? That's not freedom. The fact that somebody could stop you from doing what you want to do with your money that you pay taxes on, that's nasty. And on top of that, we have an administration that wants to tax you even more on money you don't even have yet. Why is that? Where did America go that this is what we're worried about? Then we have regulation by enforcement where we don't know why they come up with any of the cases that they do when they have no legal foundation to do anything, enforcement actions. They don't have any right to do that. What is a security for digital assets? What classifies certain tokens as securities? That you went and sought after exchanges as unregistered broker-dealers? For what? Especially because all of these companies have been around for around 10 years and highly compliant, yet no one's like anything for the first at least 8 years of their operations. Stablecoins, USDC would not be allowed to exist with the upcoming stable bills that these people are trying to pass. This is wild, absolutely wild, and a mockery of what the US is supposed to be. This is not freedom, having to worry about if they're going to block your transactions. That's nasty. That is nasty. Now, we also have Rep. French Hill, who, shout out to him because I feel like he cares about crypto. He also was one of the only people that went and saw Tigran, the Binance executive in Nigeria, to see if he was okay, and did a video outside the prison begging for help that we still have not gotten from this administration. Let's talk about what's going on with French Hill at the DeFi hearing.
Staff to Capitol Hill following our August work period. Today we're going to discuss decentralized finance. After the FIT21 legislation passed with broad bipartisan support, I wanted this subcommittee to explore emerging topics like tokenization and DeFi. As we consider how blockchains can be used in finance, we must continue expanding our knowledge of the possible costs and benefits as it relates to DeFi. Decentralized finance envisions a financial system that's permissionless, transparent, efficient, and built on top of blockchain networks. It's based on the fundamental idea that individuals should have the freedom to transact without the fear of illegal financial surveillance or abuse by governments. By substituting intermediaries for autonomous, self-executing code, decentralized finance can shift the way the financial markets and transactions are currently structured and governed. A peer-to-peer future where a Canadian Prime Minister in the future can't freeze your bank account just for going to a protest. But whether it's artificial intelligence or digital assets, we cannot legislate thoughtfully or do oversight of the regulatory agencies if we don't understand it. And DeFi is not only complex, but cutting edge, changing, and a completely different way of working. But
Go off. You have to understand it. And this is the thing that actually boggles my mind to a degree, that there are smart people that work for our government. There are people that are watching on-chain analytics every day. There are people like Gary Gensler that thoroughly understand what this industry is. Yet they claim that they don't really know what's going on. Absolutely, these people know what's going on. They're not as stupid as people think. They know what's going on. Yet they ignore it. Oh, what is the DeFis? What is the DeFis? How many government officials actually own crypto that they're not telling you about?
at the end of the day, decentralized finance is not a person or a company, it's a technology, and one that connects people together to reimagine how we transact with one another. So today's hearing is designed to take a deep dive into some core concepts behind DeFi. I'd like members on both sides of the aisle to approach it with an open mind. We'll hear from our witnesses about this technology, how it works, the potential benefits and risks, the legal and regulatory implications. It's important to remember that our regulatory and legal frameworks were designed for a financial system with centralized intermediaries. It doesn't contemplate the decentralized peer-to-peer ecosystem made possible with digital assets and blockchains. That's why jurisdictions like the European Union have chosen to explicitly carve out DeFi in their digital asset legislation so they can continue to better understand it. Rightfully, we took the same approach in drafting our FIT21 legislation here in the House, which directed the Treasury, the SEC, and the CFTC to study this issue together and report back to Congress on the implications and their recommendations. Contrast that with the Biden-Harris administration, which uses rulemaking and enforcement actions to go after DeFi and threaten its existence and the future of its use in the United States. Now that this committee has moved with our historic bipartisan FIT21 legislation, it's important that together we assess DeFi and study the most effective way forward. This hearing is not just about smart contracts and decentralized protocols. It's about how decentralized peer-to-peer technology can preserve individual freedom and improve our financial services.
Individual freedom. Let's go.
For business and consumers alike. Together, we'll take another step in our work on the regulatory landscape that supports transformative technology. I encourage everyone on the subcommittee to engage in an informed, open-minded dialogue with our esteemed witnesses today to better understand how Congress can help Americans assess and leverage this technology in a safe and secure manner. I'm grateful.
Let's understand the technology. Let's understand the technologies. Yeah, and you know what? He said something valid, which was that if you are using DeFi, there's no one that can freeze your money, especially if you're using something like Bitcoin, Litecoin, even you can even say Dogecoin. They're not going to censor your money. And they say that using DeFi is for bad actors. Privacy is for bad actors. Well, I would like to remind you that privacy is a basic human right. Everybody should be allowed to swap any currency they want to swap. You should be allowed to make any investment you want to make on the dollars and that hard-earned cash that you're entitled to. You need money that respects your time and your energy. Bitcoin respects that because it has a finite supply of 21 million. that you have that hard-earned money that you're able to store. It's your property. No one can take it from you. No one's going to print it into oblivion. So, listen, I'll tell you right now, there's always going to be bad actors. You're never going to stop bad actors, but you know what? If you look at the traditional financial system, and if you look at how much money is laundered every single year, Bitcoin's less, and crypto overall, as big as the space is less than 1% of that. Why? Oh, because it's transparent. Every single transaction is on the blockchain. And if you are trying to be a bad actor using blockchain, well, darn it, you're silly. You are downright silly because you will get caught by the authorities. They say that crypto companies are trying to avoid regulation. Let me throw this out there too. There is no way to register with the SEC. There are no laws regarding cryptocurrency, not one. Gary Gensler doesn't even want to say Bitcoin is a commodity, doesn't even want to say Ethereum is a commodity, even though he had no problem doing that at MIT or Bloomberg conference back in 2018 and 2019, and even in 2019 when he wanted to work with Binance. Apparently, things weren't bad then. But now crypto's for criminals and hucksters.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Like this lady, Amanda Tuminelli, says, we are done with the gatekeeping. We are done waiting for everybody else. She said again, something beautiful. Big banks can and do deny access to the system for discriminatory reasons or no reasons. But DeFi is open access. Anyone with an internet connection has access to a DeFi protocol, and that is the epitome of financial inclusion. When they say that you can go to the bank and get your money, no, you can't, because then, if you want 10, 20 grand, you're going to have to sign a paper. You have to tell them where it's going, or they're not going to give it to you. If you try to make a purchase that they don't want you to make, then you can't do it. We even had Golden in the chat yesterday saying that Wise Bank will not let him withdraw from Coinbase. This is discrimination. This is awful. This is not America. This is censorship. And so it seems as though we're taking the rule book from other countries that like to do that quite often. And this is why we need to have crypto and Bitcoin in our wallets. If you choose to have Bitcoin and own Bitcoin, you better do it correctly. Because there's no promises that your bank will be open tomorrow. There's no promises that you will open your magical banking app and it's going to work. Because people with SVB had that exact problem. You can lose all your money in the stock market. Lose every single penny. But when you start making money with things like GameStop, then everything gets halted. And then with the 2 minutes it's not halted, someone's dumping on you. And then you can't even put in your sell order or even a buy order before they close it again. There's planned and calculated moves that you could lose your entire life with sports betting. Every single channel, even though a few years ago it was illegal, every single sports channel is telling you to go waste your, or not waste, it's up to you, but go throw your money into betting and lose it all. But that's okay, no problem. You could go into debt, no problem. You can go to Vegas to a slot machine and do a direct bank transfer of thousands of dollars to play slots. And is there any regulator that says that's unsafe and that's not okay for the consumer? No, because you know what? When you go to the casino, they get a check. That if you're making more than, I think it was $1,000 or more than a few $1,000s, then you get a 1099 before you leave the casino. So are your winnings even your winnings? No. And on top of that, you're being taxed on money you won with gambling with money you already paid taxes on. Okay. You know what it's about? Because when you have a crypto transaction, when you're using Bitcoin, the only fees that are collected are network fees that go back to the people that support the network. There's no government that gets a cut. We know why Apple doesn't want you to have DeFi games on your phone. Because when there is, an Ethereum transaction or another blockchain where you're swapping NFTs, you're buying NFTs, you're getting tokens, Apple doesn't get that 30% fee that they want. And is that a monopoly? Is that not freedom? Absolutely. So I would like to point. I wanted to point all of that out. So yeah, your money is not your money. They want it. They need to get their hands on it. And depending on how things go in the next year, it may get worse. I don't know. And that's why, again, I hedge against economic exclusion with financial inclusion, and that is crypto. There's nobody that's going to tell you no. There's nobody that's going to look at you, where you come from, your skin color, or your religion, whatever it may be, and tell you no. There's no one that's going to be able to censor your message if you're putting something on the blockchain because it's immutable. Opt out of a system full of control and opt into one where you finally have a voice. And break a generational wheel that has been created for us, that we've been trained to accept. But we're not doing that anymore. We're not. Oh, Saul with the little hearts. He's trying to calm me down out here. Oh, thank you. Now, things are even getting more crazy with the Gary Gensler end of things. As he is the king of regulation by enforcement and being a total
hucksters.
It seems as though Gary Gensler's speech was live from the SEC, and that there was a little thing that goes on here before the Peterson Institute for Internal Economics. So they have this whole speech here, right? But isn't it a little funny that the draft went out and not the published version? And within that unpublished version, published but wrongly published version, that included internal comments from the SEC, included this nice little screenshot. Thank you to Caitlin Long. Before they removed it, they put this out, removed it, and put a new copy back. Hilarious. Someone wrote here, I strongly recommend that a sentence be placed here or somewhere in the first part of the speech to reassure markets that you are not making the speech because you think there is an imminent crisis. So right there and then they're letting you know that there is a big issue. We have big issues in the market. Yet, spaghetti-o, they let you know by accident, or maybe wasn't on purpose. We remember the SEC likes to play games with us. Remember the Bitcoin ETF, at least 2 false alarms from the SEC? Oh, our Twitter got hacked because we didn't have 2FA. We're the government, no 2FA. So was this another game that they're playing with us? Did they really just want to let us know that there is an imminent crisis that is about to happen with our markets? Sometime the wolf doesn't like to put on the sheep's clothing, and it just wants to let you know who they are. So that's a little piece of the SEC for you today. Also, we have more news. We have more news with Liz Warren that's running for SENATE against John Deaton. So she is sending a message through email for her marathon email. This was an interesting line that was put there. She wrote, "It's happening now that we're in the general ELECTION here in Massachusetts. We just discovered that the conservative crypto-funded groups are starting to place 6-figure ad buys against me, spreading misinformation to voters that prop up my Republican opponent. Some of the funders behind these ads are like the Winklevoss brothers. Yes, those guys from Social Network, because they're upset that I've called for fair regulations around the industry that protect working people." In what way did Liz protect anybody in crypto when she said that crypto was used for North Korean nuclear something when there was never any proof of it? Came after Binance, came after everybody and their mother with not a solid piece of on-chain analytics, not a solid piece of evidence to support any claim that she had. And let's not forget that she claims she's for the working people. Then why are you trying to take away people's money and backed by the American Bankers Association so that way we don't have the right to self-custody? If she's really for the working people and she cares about everyday people, why would you take away their property and money? I don't know. Put those Liz porn emojis in the chat. Put fire Liz emojis. Fire emoji, Liz emoji. Yeah, so that's something. That's something for y'all. Moving on. We have more. We have more drama. We have Caroline Ellison from FTX. This was the former SBF girlfriend that was running Alameda Research, and we remember videos of Caroline Ellison talking about how she uses just basic math to run Alameda Research. It was one of the most wild clips I've ever seen in my life. That was definitely worth sharing. I don't think I have the clip right now. I would love to find it. I don't have it right now, but definitely something that we'll always remember with Caroline Ellison. So she was saying, oh my gosh, we only use basic math for how to run Alameda Research. So now she's set to have a sentencing hearing for September 24th, which is just under 2 weeks away. What does she really want out of the whole situation? Obviously, to not go to jail. And her attorneys say that she shouldn't go to jail, that she's been compliant. She's basically innocent at this point, right? Take a gander. We have former Alameda Research CEO Caroline Ellison that's set to be sentenced in less than 2 weeks. She was one of the top lieutenants for SPF and testified against him. And she had previously pled guilty to fraud tied to FTX's operation shortly after their exchange filed for bankruptcy. And in a filing, her attorneys noted that the probation department had filed a pre-sentence report recommending 3 years of supervised release due to her extraordinary cooperation with the government and the character testimonials accompanying that submission. And that it was also recommended she wouldn't be fined. The filing says Ellison poses no risk and presents no threat to the public. It would therefore promote and respect for the law to grant leniency in the recognition of her early disclosures of her crimes, unmitigated acceptance of responsibility, and most importantly, her extensive cooperation. It also outlined her childhood, how she's basically a nerd and she's gonna be okay. Says that she was taking Adderall and had an on and off again relationship with SBF, and within her diary and within basically her statements that she came too intertwined with him and was isolated from her friends when she moved to Hong Kong shortly before the COVID lockdowns, and there was no travel between there and the US. She also was basically throwing everyone under the bus. But don't worry, John Ray III, who is taking over and took over FTX as the CEO for the bankruptcy estate, he wrote that Ellison's assistance was valuable in helping them take over the exchange as it was falling apart. And the estate was close to settlement with Ellison, where she would turn over substantially all of her remaining assets and continue assisting the bankruptcy team. That is absolutely wild. So we have Caroline Ellison that's trying to get out of everything. Also, fellow FTX executives Nishad Singh and Gary Wang are also set to be sentenced in October and November. So we're going to see a lot of FTX headlines leading up to that marathon that's ending in November as well. We're going to see a lot of drama there where it's going to be a lot of things thrown at you. They want to confuse you. They want you to go crazy. But just know that this is all par for the course, and we need to clear out these bad actors so crypto can move on. Let's see. What are we doing here on time? Okay. So let's talk about other things that are a little bit more positive because I feel like this was just very heavy. Let's see. There's a lot of fun here today. I just don't feel like going through all the fun. Here's some news that is somewhat positive. We have PayPal and Venmo. They're accepting ENS as human readable blockchain names. So now we know ENS. If you do not know what ENS domains, it's like missteencrypto.eth. It's just a way for you to connect multiple cryptocurrency addresses to this one username. So that way you could just type in, again, missteencrypto.eth, and you don't have to worry about these long, crazy addresses that do confuse people, and people are again getting hacked where they copy and paste and it redirects to a different address and you lose your money, which is absolutely horrible. So you want to avoid that, and I think ENS is a great way to do that. There's also other companies that do these types of services as well, like Unstoppable Domains. There's FIO, and then there's BirdPay Cake Wallet that you could just enter an X username and you should be able to just send crypto on Cake Wallet. So shout out to Cake Wallet. ENS Labs integrated its solution into the giant payment platforms PayPal and Venmo, and the news could signal a renewed interest from trad payment platforms in crypto and blockchain tech. According to the press release, users can now use their ENS names when transferring crypto on the platforms, allowing them to reduce the risk of transferring their assets to the wrong address. It will first be available in the US, and that's pretty good. It's obviously going to be used many places. So I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. And I think there's nothing really bad about that other than we know what the mission of PayPal is, and that's pretty much it. Good morning, people. Good morning. FedNow also uses XRP's ledger for transfers. I don't think that's actually fact. I could double check that, but I do not think Bionic FedNow, because I know they are using HBAR. So I don't see anything that has to do with XRP. Let me see. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm not too sure if that's finite. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really see that, that it's associated with FedNow. But I do know FedNow and HBAR are, yeah, okay. So you can look up, and then I know HBAR surged back again August of last year because they added that HBAR to Project Drop for a service provider showcase. So yeah, that's what, I think that's what, whatchamacallit, that's what's happening. It is fact news just released today. Really? I don't see anything on it. If anyone can send me that in Discord or Telegram, I will definitely take a look at that. I did not see any XRP news regarding FedNow. Also, shout out to my Pipers, my Piper Academy. Nice to see you. Frat Mama's here for you. We have Army Piper, OC Tradefly. Nice to see all of you guys. Andy, that's freaking funny. Naren, how's my day? We're doing all right. How are you? Who else? We got Wifey, Sir Wick, VW John, nice to see you. Amy, nice to see you. I hope your spaces went well last night. We have Lurking Shark that's now in chat. True Elite, nice to see you. KO Kev is in the chat. Do we have any chart requests? All Set is here. Let's see. Do we have any chart requests? Username, good morning, username. Mark Smithson, nice to see you. Let's see. Yukio, yes, we do have a lot of viewers on X today. We have basically 1,300 live viewers on X. Hello, all my lovely people. And YouTube just likes to... So yeah, that's so cute. Thanks, YouTube. XR, nice to see you. Jerry, oh gosh, it's Jerry in the chat.
Oh my God.
Oh boy, oh boy. So Jerry, how do you feel today, Jerry? Jerry with half a rose. Alex says Bitcoin is a new market, still small relative to global market. Yep, absolutely. And look how far it's come come already. So, let's see. My mom's in the chat. Can we drop a lot of links to the Piper Academy? I see. Oh, actually, Wifey Wick did that. Can we also drop a link to Amy's channel? Please make sure you drop links to Amy as well. And we're gonna do some chart requests. We're gonna do some charteries. All right, so I see arrow, avies, like avocado. All right, let's see. A potato flew around my room.
A potato flew around my room before you came, excuse.
All right, so arrow, again, I don't have too much data on this. Excuse me one second. All right, so arrow, bearish, again, 37.5 cents bullish. We're looking at 68. Right now we're sitting at around 53.5 cents, 4.9% in the red. And then we have a green dot that was printed on the momentum. Money flow still isn't great. The VWAP was pumped, and now she is still bullish, but aiming towards that zero line. RSI. Heading towards oversold. Maybe that's where it's going. Maybe this was indicating our future. I think, honestly, the market might need a really nice pullback. Because even, again, Bitcoin. Send it to oversold. I dare you. I freaking dare you. I dare all of y'all. All the big whales. I dare you. Send it to oversold. See what happens. See what happens. All right, let's do some OVs. Because avocado. All right, let's see. I need an avocado. I think that's something I need right now. I need an avocado. Nothing's better than a good avocado, I must say. Sometimes you can eat that plain with a little salt and pepper. It's nice stuff. Now I have some levels to watch for OV. $145 today. Down 3.34%. We see the selling pressure was very relevant in the past, especially at $143. Now you want to sustain that. Again, we're at 145, so we're slightly above that at the moment. Bullishly, you're looking at 203. 203. Bearish is falling below that 200-day SMA and sitting at around $100, which again is a major psychological level. Looking here at Market Cipher, we see that beautiful green money flow. VWAP is in bullish territory, but taking a little notch down. Momentum was kicking booty over here. Crazy. And then we have the RSI that was bouncing, still in bullish zone. So you have some hope here. But again, it seems like, again, with the RSI, the momentum, there may be a pullback, but you want to maintain $143. Let's see. Do we have any other requests? Sola Hefe, good morning. Let's see. Oh, you're farming on the regular of Dad's DeFi space says. That's nice. That's nice. That's beautiful. Bobby R says more power to ya. Thank you. All right, let's see. What else do we got? I think, oh yeah, we could do Doge and XRP. That's cool. Let's do that. Let's do Doge and XRP. All right. Dogecoin. Dogecoin. All right, Dogecoin below 10 cents today. 0.098 cents, down 4.62%. Slipped from that 10.5 cents from a few days ago, and we struggled to hold 10 cents, and we failed it. Now we are looking at 9.5 cents, and then more bearish is 8 cents is what we're looking at. And then, again, you want to break through 10.5, go to 12. Slight green money flow here, but again, not too hopeful. We're looking at the momentum to see if it really crosses into that bullish territory, as the VWAP is giving us a different message. And we have the RSI that was bullish but could not hold that zest and is now bearish. Let's see, XRP news, 52 cents, around just below 52.5 cents, down 2.99% today. Looking here, there was a green dot that was printing on the momentum, but it seems as though it's flattening out. Money flow seems as though it is going to go into the red. VWAP looks like it's in a bearish direction as well. And then we have the bearish RSI. So again, you want to really break through that 54.5 cents, 55 cent 200-day SMA and go to 64. But then you're also looking at the bearish 48 cents. But I do think, again, this Bitcoin and crypto is primed for a major move. A major, major move. So I'm ready for it. I'm very much prepared. And I think that we just need to mentally put ourselves in a position where we are knowing what we're doing, we have conviction, and we also know that there is something beautiful about this space, that there is nothing that can stop us, absolutely nothing. It doesn't matter what people try to do, what people try to say, there's nothing that's going to take Bitcoin away from you. There's no one that's going to stop the blockchain from working, because you know what? It's decentralized. Guys, we have 86 likes. Pump this up. We need 14 more. Oh boy. Let's see. Do we have any more chart requests? All right, let's see. Ooh, oh my gosh, guys, we're 4 more away from our goal of 17,090 subscribers. Let's go. Let's listen to Piano Maddie B.
Why don't you like and subscribe? And share this video.
Hugs, smile.
Thank you, Joe. That was very sweet. Thank you for your hugs. Cardano? Yeah, we could do Cardano. We could do Cardano. All right, let's see. Cardano. All right, Cardanzo in a little bit of a tricky place, my friends. 33 cents today, down 3.67%. Guys, please smash the like, support the show, please. Support the show. Smash the like, subscribe, share it out, please. Every single like, every single comment, everything that you guys do helps this show and helps it reach the right people. Bearish level to watch for Cardano is 24 cents, about 24 and a half. And thank you, Tech Omega, for that. And then we have the bullish 38 cents is what you're looking for. We're really ranging right now up between, again, that 24 and that 38 cents. Hopeful for Cardano. Again, there's a lot of upgrades that were happening and things that are going down in the Cardano community that people are very bullish on. And then we have the money flow that's still struggling here, along with the momentum to go over that zero line. VWAP is heading towards it in the wrong direction. And then we also have the RSI that almost went neutral but rejected that level quite crazily. All right, let's see. Any other chart requests out there? Guys, 8 more likes. Pump it. Dano says market suppression happening right now. Pump the channel. Yep. Thank you. He said, how is her channel only at 17,000? Should be 100. Thank you. I appreciate that. But listen, this is the grind. This is the mental game that they're playing with us, friends. This is the mental game that they're playing. Am I giving into the mental game? No. Or are there things going on that are highly sus? Absolutely. Am I giving into the mental thing? No. I just did Arrow, my friend Mo. I just did it. Just go back on YouTube and rewind a few minutes. Because I have other people requesting stuff. What was it, Xano? We will restore America, my friends. We will restore America. Xano. Is this too new for me? My friend, hold on. Oh, I have a chart for that. I have a chart for this. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on. Uno momento. Uno momento. Let's see. Darn. Freaking darn. All right. Listen. This is pretty much price discovery if this is correct. If this is all the information I have on said chartery. But your bearish level to watch is $4.50. You've seen the selling pressure there before when it was attempted. And this was the previous all-time high. So take it, or like by the candle closure, previous all-time high. Wick all-time high previous to this was around 460. However, again, we're back at that level once again. So this is a critical level to watch. Otherwise, your bearish level to watch is 397 and below that 336. David G wants some Digibyte. Sure, for you, my friend. I love Digibyte. Guys, 7 more likes. Pam!
Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Support the channel. Wait, what? Dana, what happened to your channel? You're not, wait, hold on. That is confusing. Hold the phone. Oh, no, your channel is still here. I thought you said it wasn't. I got freaking scared for a second. Guys, everyone follow Dano. Please make sure you guys put that in the chat as well. He's a very cool dude. I was on his show. It was so awesome. So please make sure you guys follow him. Let's put the link in the live chat, too. I know we put links in the chat for Pipers and Amy, but let's also put a link in there for Dana. Beautiful. Oh, Clay the Great says, hootie hoo. Hootie hoos. Bam. All right. Taking a look at Digibyte, I'm a little worried. No cap. Because I don't have any data earlier than this in terms of price action, anything below this level. So I'm scared. 0.006 cents for Digibyte, down 2.64%. Bullishly, you're looking for 0.0066, which is literally very close. And then bullishly, you're looking for a 0.008 and then a penny, which is, again, a major psychological level. We're hopeful for Digibyte, but the money flow isn't great, and we have some flat momentum going on. Let's take a gander. RSI is also very choppy. So yeah, we're hoping to make it back to a penny. Digibyte is such a good one, but doesn't have the hype. Mo, Digibyte is, besides, so Bitcoin is obviously king. The 2 most underrated cryptocurrencies in crypto is Litecoin and Digibyte. Most underrated pieces of technology, might be the best pieces of technology in crypto. Absolutely, period. And listen, Litecoin and Digibyte, they're going to get a lot of credit one day. Going to get a lot of credit because, again, Lightning Network wouldn't be here without Litecoin. Even Dogecoin would not be here without Litecoin and even Digibyte, which a lot of people do not know. So very bullish on that, and I'm bullish on technology and money. You guys could see this coin. Can you see it? Hold on. Can you see it? Can you see it? It's very hard to see. I'm bullish on money that works, and that if I go to spend it at the store, that I could actually do that. And I would have to wait over 10 minutes for a Bitcoin confirmation. Even CryptoFace was posting that his Bitcoin transaction was taking over 40 minutes because on certain exchanges, they want 3 confirmations. So you're waiting at least 30 minutes. And that's not even if there's congestion on the chain. Oh my gosh, I can't. And the fees, like Ethereum fees are too high. Bitcoin fees are too high. You need alternatives, which is where something like this comes in. And again, this is not financial advice. I don't care about financial advice. I don't even care about price action. What I'm telling you is you need money that belongs to you and that you could actually use. And this is something you could actually use. And if you look at on-chain analytics, this is the #1 payments token or coin out there, period. No one can even deny it. And then if you look at whale movements and how whales are moving money, they want something that's fast, efficient, and liquid, period. And I like on the back, it says, in code we trust. In code we trust, absolutely. It sits with my little bear. I have a little bear on my desk that holds my little Litecoin. It's very cute. It like just gives me a happy vibe, like, aw. XRP disagrees. And listen, I could give XRP the credit on that too. Like if you look at XRP, like it's fast, and it's right there to spend. But at the same time, again, like you could say a few different things about XRP, but I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. But you know, it does make those fast transactions, and sometimes that's what really people care about. But it just comes down to like the liquidity, where you can cash out, which a lot of exchanges do not have XRP anymore. And Litecoin is all over exchanges. But again, that's also a big issue, like the on and off ramps for certain tokens. And XRP is one that's definitely targeted. You have the same coin on your desk, Amy. Freaking Amy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Emma's getting cookies. I've made Emma 2 batches of cookies in the last week. Two. All right, hero. We have John Anonymous. Hello, Anonymous. David says I'm accumulating before my power goes out. Uh-oh, are you okay? Are you in a safe place, my friend? Bitnuendo, nice to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Beautiful. 'Cause you are beautiful in every single way. Words can't bring me down. So don't you put me down today. Guys, do we have 7 more likes? 7 more likes. Please? 'Cause it's the sound check. Baby, it's the sound check. I'm gonna check this sweet mic. Why don't you check yours too?
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
Beautiful. Beautiful. So, yeah, that's also some stuff. Go like, yes, guys, please like this video, share the show. We also have a beautiful show tomorrow. Hold on. Liz Labs. Okay, so tomorrow, again, I'll be hosting spaces with Lizard Labs. Make sure, where's the space? Darn, where is it? Okay. I know Mona has it on her page. Give me a second. There we go. Tomorrow, we're going to be live. Jerry was in the chat before. This darn kid, Jerry, he messes with me way too much. I'm literally going to roast him. He doesn't even know the power of the roast yet. He hasn't really seen it. He has yet to find out. So, guys, if you want to be there to watch me troll Jerry tomorrow, please set your reminder for the spaces. Oh, that's the link to the tweet. Here's the link to the spaces, too. It's going to be tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, as usual. So, yay. And the other locations, so the other locations, I was telling you guys I'm filming at other locations. This week, things got a little bit crazy. So we're going to go back on Friday to the studio, and we're going to be live at the studio on Friday as well. So I'm very excited about that. I love my studio. Right, Digi? You guys are awesome. Jerry thinks he's an alpha male. He was in here before. I don't think he was alpha enough to stay the whole time. It's freaking nuts, this kid. All right, let's see. Branko Savage says loves cookie and cake. I love cookies and cake too. Joe Harvey said, I try to donate crypto. Coinbase is unavailable. I'm having, for lack of better words, issues there. And I can't really go into detail about that right now. But I'm having issues with that platform. Well, don't worry about me saying anything my dad did. My dad's a lot more savage than me. I try to, like, yeah. Okay, so Randy is the best, not even close. Thank you, Pat. That's very sweet of you. But yeah, so I got roasted. So I'm hoping to unroast myself at some point from that platform. Can't go too deep into it. Gonna try to fix it. It is what it is. So I don't have. I have crypto addresses though. If you guys have anything that you would like, Joe Harvey, you just go to missteencrypto.com or randihipper.com. Directs to the same place. And I have some addresses down here that you guys could take a look at. And the PayPal donations as well through that other link that you can send as well. And I appreciate Joe Harvey very much. And I'm sorry. I don't even know why I like, it's like not, it wasn't even my fault either. Bionic, grilled shrimp is better than roasted shrimp. What? What is going on? Why never talk about ICP? I could talk about ICP. I don't mind. I could go look at the chart. We talk about ICP often on the show. $8.45, down 5% today. We're looking at the bearish level of $6.51, bullish level of around $10, which again, major psychological level. We're struggling with that volume, even explained here with the market cipher image. Though the momentum was shooting, it's doing very well. So is the VWAP, but it seems like it might be cooling off just a bit. Collapse that for a second. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, okay. And then we had really big moves with the RSI, which tells me it might need a retrace. But at the same time, if it keeps going, then you want to, again, break above $10. Benny, thank you for the rose. Appreciate it. Appreciate ya. Oh, Black Hat, I already did that. And I think that was probably the issue. I don't know. I know you sent me that article, but dude, I am okay. This is a nice sound to bring me some equilibrium. One more. Okay, I feel better now. Alex says, mad love, Randy. Guys, I have so much love for Alex Crypto because him and his wife are parents now, and they're married. They have a beautiful baby, such a beautiful child, and I love that for them. Congratulations. Gary Littlemore is going live on Twitch. Come by and say hello. Let's actually put Gary's Twitch in here, if any of you guys want to watch him. Hold on, let's do that. We're sharing everybody's channel today because this is what we do. Twitch, Gary. Oh, it actually just came up on its own. That's hilarious. Shout out to the beautiful Gary Littlemore. Shout out to him. Beautiful dude. So make sure you guys give him a follow on Twitch. And I'm not logged in. Why am I not logged in? Because I would follow him right now. All right, I'm going to make sure to follow you on my phone in a little bit, Gary. So shout out to you. You'll send me a pic. Oh my gosh, Alex, please do. Please do. I would love to see it. You guys are beautiful people, and I appreciate you. Guys, if you haven't yet, and my moms, if you could help me out very briefly. I know Alexandra G has these things on copy and paste, basically. Please make sure you're smashing the likes as you're checking out Amy. We're going to check out Gary. We're going to check out Piper Academy. Also, as I'm talking about Alex, let's all follow Alex, because this is what love is all about. Love is in the air. Alex Crypto is an otter. So check out Alex. Give him love, too. He just had a beautiful child. Oh, gosh. Now, Jerry's saying hello. Jerry, did you just miss where we just talked like mad smack about you or no? Oh, who said I think I'm alpha? Oh, he did see it. Emma, that was my sister. Jerry, you think I'm spicy? Oh, bro, you have not met Emma. You have not met Emma. I should actually bring Emma on Spaces so she could give you some freaking zest. Because Emma's like the opposite of me. And I think this is why me and Emma should do like a podcast or something one day. Because me and Emma could not be more different. This girl is like, bruh. Emma, you think I'm crazy? Emma's crazy. Emma's way more fiery than me. Benny, thank you. But yeah, Emma's a spicy lady. So I wouldn't mess with her. Alex, come on, bruh.
Love for you, Randy. Appreciate the love always.
You're gonna make me freaking cry. You just might make me cry because you didn't have to send that. You didn't, but you did. That was so freaking nice of you. Thank you very much. Thank you very freaking much. My dad goes, thanks, Dad. Much love. Oh my God. Emma, Branko sounds like Emma's too spicy. Emma, I think to have Emma on a show, I might have to have a whole different channel because it'll get unhinged very quick. Alex says, oh, you're incredible. Thanks for all you do in this space. Well, thank you. Because you're a beautiful person. Beautiful person. Misi said, greetings from Austria. Thanks for the gift, channel member. Yes, yes, welcome to the chat with your membershippery. Everyone, guys, we need one more like, and I want to see some Emma emojis in the chat. Do you guys think that me and Emma should do a podcast? Put an Emma emoji. Put an Emma emoji. But guys, I am so darn grateful for this show that I could just come here and talk to all of y'all. Crypto Gene, hello, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. But guys, we're gonna get after it. We're not gonna let any of these things. We're not gonna let any of these things get too crazy in our lives and hurt our feelings. We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna do what we do every single day. And I think a lot of people are getting down on themselves. But don't do that. Do not do that. And do not get upset about what the market's doing. Do not get upset about what these platforms are trying to do. I am not letting this get to us. Is it a mental game? Absolutely. Is this something that's really not made for everybody with the crypto market trying to deal with the ups and downs? It's not. But there are people here that are absolutely resilient, that show up every single day to develop this space, to accumulate energy and value in this space, to help moderate channels like this, to talk to other people, to create laws, to change the world. And that's what we're trying to do, is change the world. I do not care what other people are trying to do to us. We will win. Good always wins. Good always defeats the evil. We are good people. We are going to smash this thing. We are going to create a beautiful world with peace and love and positivity, where everybody's inalienable human rights of life, liberty, and property are enhanced, not exterminated. We are going to get after it. Never, ever give up. Never give up. You are never alone either. You have this show. You have this community that's made of beautiful family members, and we all care about each other. We all care about each other. You can always join the Telegram. You can always join the Discord. And if you have a question, it doesn't matter if it's how to send Bitcoin to another wallet. We will help you. We will help you. I will help you. I do not care. I will help you. We will all help you. Join these chats. Let's get after it. This cannot be done alone. Nobody can do things alone. We need to have each other. We need to have a community. We need to have a family. We have almost 2,000 family members watching us on X right now. We're absolutely exploding over there. But you see what's happening on some other platforms that we're on. They're trying to mess with us, bro. We're not letting it happen. We're not letting it happen. We can do it. We can do it together. Of course, nobody's going to make it for you but you. But you know what? You have help to help yourself. You need to help yourself so you can help other people. Don't let these constant obstacles, don't wake up every day and stay in the same cycle. Break the cycle. Do things that are good for you. Do things that are going to bring happiness to your life. Go outside. Touch grass. Touch water. Touch sand. Do something, man. You can do it. I have absolute confidence in every single one of you. Every single one of you. I'm so bullish on everybody. I'm so bullish on crypto. I'm so bullish on our movement. There's nothing that's going to stand in our way. Absolutely none. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. Let's get after it. We are midweek. We're going to finish out this week with an absolute bang. We're going to get after it. Thank you guys so much. And if you haven't yet, make sure you smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. Let's get after it. We will break the cycle. We are going to break generational wheels that have been created for us. Let's get it. Have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And as always, stay zesty. Peace.